That was interesting. I might have to restart that thing. Yeah. Yeah, things hiccuped real bad. Oh, they just gave up. But I'm gonna have to sort some things out real quick. Since the chat display just I'm still live, so everything should be good. Well, it looks like Twitch is registering me as disconnected. I'm also going to have to relaunch Remedy Chat because the hiccup whatever hiccup that was appears to have broken it. It's gonna take a moment to set things back up on that front. As some of my settings for it apparently it got reset. Right, everything's good there, so it should be good to go for the rest of the night, hopefully, assuming that there's no more hiccups. So let's just hope that things stay stable. Right, got good selection of stuff. For this first hand. I'll just burn a Volkov point, man. Get a Dihydrini out. Okay, I went second, so no, Dihydrini is coming back to my hand. It then does a 4/4 as soon as he dies. Unless something else dies, unless one of my other minions dies first. Not a fan of that. Gonna burn Charon and Portcullis for and play a Forlorn Spirit and swing. So that gets me up to 3 souls. Also at sunrise. Hold on. Someone's already taken 1 damage. So how is it still alive? Oh well, it can just actually die this time. Just gotta hope I don't have to stitch together these streams and names for upload later. But I mean, Streamlabs kept me registered as live, so no, maybe I won't. Let Streamlabs OBS, since I'm just using regular OBS tonight. Right. It's got a good just like threat. You can see any of their minions that might try and do shit. It will position and somewhere that's threatening that particular minion. Yeah, they don't have much room to go anywhere either. Yep, they just barely kept that from dying. It's not great. I'm not a fan of that whole -2 and and fragile until sunrise deal. Right, avenging alpha. Just get a nice big 7/6 things with armor 1. Oh boy, it's got Blight 3 now too. My favorite. Just gonna get Sovereign Architect out. Well, good thing it didn't take any damage. It also gained fragile. So it became fragile. Actually, I think it might have taken damage actually. Seeing as how it's just about dead. Fortunately, I don't have the Ringmaster, so that's about the best I can do. And at this point, which is not a lot, especially when it's added insult to injury. It's exited. I have no idea what it registered the result as being. Right, it looks like it did in fact register my defeat. So we're good on that front. But it does look like OBS, using regular OBS is helping with lag issues. There's yet to be any lag tonight. worst thing that's happened was that hiccup. Right. Need two more. Just need two more matches with this to get the data to be viable. So probably gonna be second to last match with this particular deck tonight, unless somebody wants me to play it more. We're gonna go for Pack Trooper first. Alright. Next time, Burning Amnesia, Synapse Overclock, and just kill that right away. So as soon as the game will register, or my click. Oh boy, Lord is here. Well, unfortunately, for Lord's about to die. And if I have any say in the matter, because I have seen what Lord can do. And I don't like the idea of being on the receiving end of that. Just gonna let these trade. Burn a Fawn of Decay. So you can get Bold Omega back out. I probably should have actually gone for Crucible Flare since it can be forged. I mean, I might end up using Crucible Flare instead, depending on what kind of minions I start playing. Crucible Flare, maybe Sea Fire, Burning Crucible Flare. Yeah, that seems like a good plan. Get rid of that. That can become too much of a problem. I can burn something else. Get Magmatar out. Have to get fairly small minion that's in my way. Or I can just rewind Hexer shit. I think I'll burn the Canine Handler. Just throw in it in a smite. Okay, so that's 3 into purple. It's probably a shinobi of some kind. Nope, it's a cold-blooded killer. Either way, it's something that can die to 3 damage. That's the key thing. Well, look at you, you drew 2 cards. Gonna kill that. Bring in Illinois. And end the turn. And Lord is back. I've got a Night Hag and a Forlorn Spirit that can deal with it. Avoid Stone Mother. Just gonna go ahead and kill whatever that is. And they've metamorphosis to this Melanoe. Let's throw sheep in there. That make Ignore absolutely useless. You know, just sort of keep them contained until I can deal with them. Kill that. Kill that. Slide that over there. And you know, bring in the Ringmaster. Nothing else that can get me some more damage output. Font of Decay. kill that. To get out of the way. Oh, and I could have swung in for a little bit more damage, but oh well. Right, those two trade, and the nukes enchantment. Comrades in arms. And one last smite to finish him off. Oh my god, another ignition. I'm pretty sure I've already got 4 of those, so that's just some more essence. Alright, one more match with this deck. And again, then I'll have enough matches between stream and not aiming to playing this in my own time to have viable data for it. Oh, and it's just an AI opponent. Right. From Comrades in Arms, get Pack Trooper and pass. Then burn Amnesia, Forlorn Spirit, and swing 1. Canine Handler, 2 and 2. I can just bring that down with the Synapse Overclock on Canine Handler next turn. If not for the fact that it just died. Great. I guess I'm impacting that sucker. And there's another one. Just pretty much immediately. Hey, it's got Fragile 1. Synapse Overclock on its own will be enough. I'll burn that. Get Resonance Bite 8 out. Play Pack Trooper. Kill that. Smite. Now bring in Font of Decay. You don't have any enchantments currently, but it's 3 E damage if it can get through. No one blocked. So that's got Fragile 1. Might as well swing with the thing that can survive the damage first. Alright. That's that dealt with. Just gotta keep hammering on. Probably got more where that came from. Well, they've got maybe one more where that came from. Right. Canine Handler's back from the dead. Means you can start buffing the other canines again. Don't even need to worry about that. Because they're already dead. Alright, so, based on the data, this deck has about 50% win rate. So, further experimentation with it will likely reveal, new results. Well, which is better than my overall win rate, unfortunately. So just moving down the list, do Little Dark Age, which is a spirit tribal deck. Which actually, I think, let me double check and see if it's, see what has the most existing data. Yeah, third most matches of any deck I've got. So Little Dark Age it is. So now to wait for it to find me an opponent. At least it's not taking multiple minutes right now to just find one opponent. Alright, we're ready to go. Oh, and it's another AI opponent. Gonna burn Compulsory Curse for Grandma Meng's Tea House. Probably could actually put it on Steam Bun. That mean burning either the tea house or the courtier. with their likelihood to get a whole bunch of steam runs, the ability to just have them all hurt each other, the ability to have one just deal 1 damage to the adjacent minions, this would be pretty good. I'm gonna play House Elf with Stealth, and the Jade Courier can just hang out over here. Unless you might die there. Oh boy. A Hoarding Hero, my favorite. At least I can just Night Hag it. And it probably won't be too much of a problem. Burn Forlorn Spirit. So they can get all 3 colors. And I'll throw out a Die Hard Greenie. You know, something to give the courier a little bit of protection. I've got 2 souls. So the moment one of my other minions dies, so the moment one of my minions dies, maybe I'll get it back. Yeah, pretty much. Gonna have that step over there and play an Insatiate. Now these 2 can sort of trade. Yeah, not a fan of all of this equipment shit. I've got a Fanatical Phantom now, so I think I'll burn Comrade as an arms. Arms I can get 1. You know, these 2 can also trade. Then these 2 swap positions. Essentially, they weren't even trading, that was just killing one of their minions. Yeah, I think things are not going to be great if they can ever get a Hoarding Hero out. The sheer number of pikes they've got out of the ready. Just gonna kill that. Kill that. Trade there, and kill that. So they've only got 1 steam bun left on the field right now. They can still make more. Right. Pocket Instance, kill that. Kill that. Lock that down. And board is under control for the moment. And now it's much less under control. So we've got a couple racers in shadow. They aren't really going to be able to do enough to actually take that down. Yeah, I'm sure I'll throw one at it. Which actually I don't even have enough gems to play both, so just burn the second one. You can at least play a Night Hag to block the Lantern Colossus from doing anything for a little bit. Like 2 turns. In fact, actually more like one turn. This is just gonna kill the... You know what, here, you can have a compulsory curse. First, why not at this point? Things are not looking great. Yeah, things are looking especially not great since they've got 5 damage on the field. Oh, shut up, you're just an AI. You shouldn't have the capacity to be smug. What is this? What is this music? Oh, it's Thor God of Thunder. Fantasy Viking music. Apparently. And another AI opponent. Just gonna burn our comrades in arms. We're greeny. So I'm not pursuing it. I have 0 souls to start with. Not throwing Muslim's Bite. Burn a comrade. Adds an arms. For another diehard draining. Oh, they've switched around to the other side of the disc. Hey, they left to open an opportunity to kill the maze at least. And burn the curse. Get the tea house. Right. Recent Shadow's not going to be able to do much against that. So instead, I'm going to Night Hag it. You know, I'll even burn Melanoite. Need to maybe Eraser and Shadow. Just kill that. Granted, the Eraser and Shadow is gonna be gone forever now. Now since it didn't die. Boy, Hopeless Necromantic is here. Just gonna go ahead and kill that. And get that over with. So another Night Hag can be freed up to start doing shit. Or not, because all minions now have Blight 3. Just gonna play that. But hey, I also got rid of the spider. There's another one now, but the first one died. I'll bring in Hopeless Necromantic. Oh boy, Magpie Sniper. Let's see. 1 plus his mana cost. Well, guess I'm just gonna have these two trade. But then Fanatical Phantom comes back via the Hopeless Necromantic. And now we're back to everybody has Slayer mode. Oh, there goes that. Just gonna bring Spirit back from my graveyard. Just gonna sort of assemble some blockers. I think that's the last of their vicious cycles, at least, so just throw Eraser and Shadow at that. And bring back Night Hag. If I realized that I was going to bring back Night Hag, I probably would have saved that. You know, make better use of it by actually... Well, it depends on whether or not that it triggers awaken abilities. Oh, you silence a minion that has basically no static abilities. Good for you. So that looks like that's pretty much it for this match, unless they've got something pretty powerful. Like another vicious cycle. I thought they were out of those. Nope. They're still dead. Right. So that's another win for. So that's a win for a little Dark Age. And it's progress towards my 5 matches. As I've got a win for this quest. Alright, finally. An actual person. Immediately, he made my tea house about worthless. Well, I guess I'm gonna burn in hell and play Mothmara. That's about the best. Okay. Not entirely sure what you were trying to accomplish by doing that, but okay. I guess it just really needed to draw a card. Die Hard Dream. I'll burn a compulsory curse. Because that way I can Razor and Shadow. No, if I feel like it. Got Shinobi and Smoke over there. Just deal a little bit of damage to that. In fact, you know what? Throwing a little bit more damage. And just by ramming a Razor and Shadow into it. Right, so everything pretty much can't attack. For a turn. Now I'm gonna, I'll play the Fanatical Phantom and the Forlorn Spirit. Oh boy, automatic artillery. Well, I'm gonna basically let that die. And I made a terrible mistake because I can't actually slay Night Hag just yet. I was making room for it. And I believe stun takes away all of its ability to do anything. Should slow can't receive actions that turn enters play or changes controller. Oh boy. And let me guess, I don't get it back. Oh well, I can just kill it. Alright, 5 Spirit Gate. Burn that. Wailing Yokai. Get Mothmara back to hand. I would burn Mothmara, but I can only burn 1 card per turn. This is some very unfitting music. Okay, all the more reason to night hag it. And boom, night hagged. And on top of that, you're going to be taking 1 damage per turn from it. Learn from a Wailing Yokai. And they immediately have an answer. Because of course. Well, at this point, I'm pretty much it's dead, so I might as well just concede. So 11 more matches with this deck before I can call data anywhere near complete. Let's see. I'll burn Jaded Courtier to get Tea House. And just hold on to Anheli for right now. Rather than using it to pay for a minion. Throw down a Forlorn Spirit right there. Just to get the... It's probably not going to survive for very long, but at least it'll get a reduction on the next minion I draw. Yeah. As I expected, it didn't last. I'm gonna burn. Yeah, I'll burn 5 spirit gauge. Play. Here's no way of smoke. Well, I can burn Mothmara. If I not for like that, I already burned a card. So never mind that for this turn. Oh, fuck off. Off with that. Like, really? Really? Just happen to have that. Well, that's... I am just completely fucked at that point. Go on. Oh, okay, it's doing the thing. It's like we have had some dropped frames, only 0.3%. That's still, it's still pretty good. Burn, pressure to reform. Just rush eraser and shadow into that. Green, it'll lose eraser, but hey, I took that out of mana engine. Seems like the living sword. The enemy main deals combat damage, so the player takes 2 damage unless the artifact loses 2 durability. Right, just gonna burn Dihydrini for another Dihydrini. Burn that. Play Forlorn Spirit. Dihydrini just dies and and gets ready to come back. It makes a spirit in next turn. Tempered Forgeling. Armor 1. Store 3 durability to all of your artifacts on its death. Just gonna give it hit a curse. Play Fanatical Phantom way over here. So now it's going to be continually damaging their both of them and their artifacts. It's a small minion, so it's not even gonna be much of a concern, even if I don't kill it. You can play that game. You can just take 2 damage real quick. Oh, there goes a curse. Hey, they're also almost of artifacts currently. They've just got another living sword left. All pretty much all of their stuff just regenerates. You know, all forgelings regenerate native artifacts. He's on their death, so let's see. I can get another green that I can in Heli. I think first I'm gonna bring back a spot of Forlorn Spirit. You know, I'll throw a dash and of smoke over there. Oh boy, my favorite. But hey, if I can get a purple or a green, then I can Heli that. Or metamorphosis it. You know, do something about it. Alright, got a green and a purple. Just gonna Heli that. Gonna put a wailing yokai over there. So they can take a little bit of damage from it. Not much because it's gonna die pretty much immediately, most likely. But you know, might achieve something. Nope, it's actually not going to die immediately. Maybe because he decided to just go right around. So you know what? They can get unmorphized. He's and die. I think I'll keep that there. After all, I mean, it died anyway, so they probably would have just given that thing agile. Well, if it got in the way anyway. Okay, man. Your opponent can discard a card. The minion in the opposite lane is suppressed. I've got just about nothing I can do at this point, so you've reached roughly a halfway point. So I think I'll get up, stretch my legs a bit, maybe get something to drink, and I'll be right back. And this also means that it's time to engage the special new BRB that I've got set up. So we'll be right back. I'm back and ready for some more Mythgard. Right, so it's still in the Dark Age. Unless there's been a redemption for a deck switch. Which I just missed. I don't believe there has been since it would show up in chat. So should be good to go. That's probably the rest of the night, since I need 10 more matches with this deck to get proper data for it. Right. So I have the Nine-Tailed Vixen in hand, that's always good. Borealis Bridge. Ooh, well, occupied all your minions have +2/+7 teleport. That's a pretty dang good enchantment. I see about getting one of those for the Great Truth Thief. Right, so burning a comrade as an arms, and popped out a Dihydrine there. So they're yellow and yellow and blue. No, I'll just pop down. Let's give this some armor, so that like I can't really do anything into it. So they can only deal. It's only got 1 damage to deal, and so they just traded. I'm gonna pop down a Forlorn Spirit. I'll run a Compulsory Curse and doesn't get a House Elf out too. Oh boy, a clay effigy. Oh, guess I'll just go ahead and kill it. You know, get it out of the way. I'll burn a Thriving Shade. So you get a Dihydrine out. Then assist. I'll get a Night Hag in hand. And pass. Yeah, I've got almost most of the gems for it. Right, so they've got Daughters of the Forest. It's gonna be a bit of a problem. However, I can just Night Hag it, and at least then it won't be attacking. We'll bring Thriving Shade back to hand. Let's go ahead and get House Elf out of the danger zone. Since it, well, more the completely useless zone than the danger zone. That's a problem. I actually could have saved the mana because it can just put Racer and Shadow on there. That would get it, and then was able to get all the damage I needed. Oh, there's absolutely no spirits in the top 4. So much for that last activation and of Gloombringer. Right, so they've got a big honkin' tailroot worm. But you know what I can do? I can have Night Hag step away. And so now there's only one lane that can be used for things that can threaten Night Hag. Oh, that thing's pretty much dead. So let's say you do something about Fanatical Phantom. It's gonna last pretty much until the end of this turn. And well, they did do something about Fanatical Phantom. Well, somewhat. They didn't do enough about Fanatical Phantom. For it to actually, you know, stop me from killing their thing. Now, Nine-Tailed Vixen can just chill over there. If that is just barely out of range to do anything about Night Hag, but it's also big enough that they might not have to. Throw down a Night Hag. Then burn House Elf. Play another Fanatical Phantom. So their spider can't do a whole lot. Well, because it's just kind of stuck there now. The big thing they need to do something about is this miasma kind of list. Because it's just gonna keep getting bigger. And if I let it keep attacking without any blockers, oh, well, it's dead. Just run that right into it. And throw in a Shinobi with smoke too. You know, good thing Nine-Tailed Vixen is providing me with plenty of minions, just continuously. And the minions here get +1/+1 when an occupying non-ephemeral minion dies. Add a Forge Link to your hand. And with mana cost, no strength and health equal to its mana cost. Forge creation bonus is permanent. Next, Forgeling Armor 1. We're just gonna smash that. Bring in Thriving Shade into Forlorn Spirit. Oh boy, that's just what I need right now. Is for the night hag to be getting sick. You know, it's kind of gonna free the certain horrible things from their containment. I'm just gonna slide this over here. Granted, that means spreading the nanovirus around more. But my options are kind of limited. Head right now. Oh, there goes the Nine-Tailed Vixen, so no more steady supply of minions from that. Well, this is certainly fitting music, at least. Given that things have, in fact, gotten a bit more intense than they were before. Everything was pretty much locked down. Bye bye. Now I don't have to worry about how that getting free. Because it's very free. Because it's completely gone. Like it's off in their library somewhere. So it's free from its containment, but it's nowhere to be seen. Hey, I've got enough souls for another. Oh boy. Oh boy! Hey, we've got, you know, again, I've killed that. Nope, don't really have a way to do much with that. One reveal card dealing damage to anyone equal to its mana cost. Oh boy. Right, I think I'm fucked at this point, so I'm just gonna concede. Still got 9 more matches with this deck to go before got enough data to really pass judgment on it, although it's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. Because some of those were also before it's gotten some of its upgrades. So it might be better than the data currently shows. Hey, we've still got an hour of stream left, so we might even get to another deck tonight, even without any redemptions of the deck switch that perk. Right, this match is ready to go. This is just an AI opponent. Right. Burn House Elf for Dihydrini. If Dihydrini dies, I'll just get it back. Like on my next turn. Bring in another diehard Drainy. I'll burn. You know what? I'll burn a Wailing Yokai. Say no, I'll burn an Insatient. Interesting that they chose to replace one of their enchantments pretty much immediately. I'll burn Forlorn Spirit. Just rewind hex that shit. Yeah, just as soon as it's willing to register my attack, I'll deal a couple more points of damage. There's Soma Oasis. Replacing a desert enchantment, draw a card. Minions create here are immortal until sunrise. Ew. Compulsory curse. Don't have any minions in my boneyard yet, so just start getting some more minions. What's the piano music? I think it might have been some like Tamagotchi life thing. Right. You know what? Throw down a Charon Portcullis. Play a Forlorn Spirit. Got Thriving Shade. So that's no longer immortal. And they've got another Singing Stone. So they've got two of them. And the Forlorn Spirit didn't come back the usual way. It came back the ephemeral way. Let's use this one last time. Grab Night Hag. You know what? Burn Wailing Yokai. Oh, hey. Well, thanks for trying to raid. Hey, definitely appreciate it. Let's see. Yeah, I'll throw down the Vixen. And a 50-50 chance of coming back and it's got deadly, so no, it'll kill one of their things regardless. And it didn't come back. Just gonna burn this so I can maybe Night Hag. Just to stop one thing from attacking. Well, I'm pretty much dead already, so that didn't really do a whole lot of good. Right, so that's so now time to queue up again. Onto yet another match. Yet another AI opponent. Because it keeps just not finding a human to pair me against, I guess. Right. I'm gonna burn Comrades in Arms for Dihardrini. Throw out a House Elf too. Burn an Insatiate to get some purple. And swing for one. Get another Dihardrini. And just whack them a couple times again. Well, they've got Wonder Drug. I mean, that's just 5 life at this point. I'll burn Forlorn Spirit to get some red. Sing 3 and pass. Interesting that this AI has yet to play any minions. Oh, there's one now. Alright, Portcullis. Just keep up the damage. Okay, it's saying Armor 1, Sunrise deal 1 damage to all minions and players. Ugh. I think I'm gonna not deal with that by turning it into a sheep. That way it doesn't get its Sunrise ability. Fanatical Phantom. and throw an eraser and shadow. Trade with that and have a 50-50 chance of. And now I've got a bigger eraser and shadow. A 4-3 eraser and shadow to be exact. Ooh. Harvester, Awaken, and gain 3 life. You're not a big fan of that being around. And unfortunately I don't have green to inhale yet, so just gonna play a hopeless necromantic. Then pass. And of course, because it has fitted play, hey, we've got a Yana virus. Right. Time to deploy the bigger eraser and shadow. And it's fully dead. Yeah, I'll just maximize damage on that. I got a 4/4 Fanatical Phantom in return. I'll throw a Night Hag on that. So now it's locked down. Like that. It's a regular size Razor and Shadow, so just gonna inhale that. Then pass. Just gonna sort of slide this over here, kill that, the Razor and Shadow, trade with that. Somebody, again with people just posting in random links, and constant. Probably should tone down, like switch off some of the moderation on it and features of some of the bots, so they're not all just constantly going nuts every time somebody does something wrong. But it's also kind of entertaining just watching 3 different bots jump on the same person and all at once. Just gonna play some stuff. Probably should have activated that before I passed, but oh well. Well, I was gonna do something about that harvester, but I guess not. Right. Well, I've got a new thing to do about the harvester. It's called locking it down. And then beefing up the thing and stopping it from moving. And on top of that. Right. And I'll throw it on you, okay? Just kill that before it can even be useful. If they attack it with... Yeah, those are just gonna trade. But unfortunately the coin toss did not fall in my favor. Oh boy. Now the Night Hag has Blight. You know, I'll bring in a Hopeless Necromantic. And a Thriving Shade. You know, bring in Shinobu's Smoke. Look off the top there. I have to debuff that. Which, I mean, it is about now to be freed. But it's no longer about to be freed because it's dead. Yeah, it's been just replaced with a maze of it. Hiko again. Just gonna kill that. Kill that. Okay, bring in 5 Spirit Gate. In fact, I can even activate it. Yeah, because I've... But that achieved nothing because I don't have anything with a low enough mana cost, so... That wasn't in my boneyard. Yards, I mean... Yeah, man, I'm gonna get plenty of things in my boneyard pretty soon. So, where I've got and should have just about enough. Yep, now I've got enough spirits to. Yeah, so things to start keep. Yeah, enough souls. Bring things back, for something to get brought back. Yeah, I got my next turn. Right. Just gonna play a Forlorn Spirit here. At least things are coming back from my boneyard, so that softens the blow of all the minions I've had die. It's some kind of half-hour nerve stream left for the night. This is not looking great. Hey, that's for sure. There's not really a lot of places I can, for instance, Night Hag either. Well, at least this Shinobi will last a little while because he's got that Alpha Strike for one combat. I think I might just about be dead anyway. No, I'm just barely not. Yeah, if that got away from me. Oh wow! I just read the message that got just is assaulted by my by 3 different chatbots, and they tried so hard to keep it from getting filtered. At least I assume that's why they put it so many marks over basically every letter. But it was all for naught because this ended up getting filtered for having a link in it. Right? Burn that, play Mothmora. Is this... Did they give it like a Christmas accessory? It's like the AI's portrait, the AI opponent's portrait has antlers. Well, I'm probably just gonna kill that just about immediately. It'll cost me a couple minions, but oh well. You burn, Racer and Shadow, play Wailing Yokai. Granted, it's not gonna. Really? You're gonna spend an entire thunderclap on one Wailing Yokai? that seems like a bit much. You know, they've got some enchantments. Hey, I've also got enchantments. Enchantments that can bring my minions back from the dead. Well, not quite. Like, I mean, it puts them back into my library. Oh boy, the big ugly thing. It can get night hagged. Another big ugly thing. It can also get night hagged. You know, burn Dihardrini. Get some more. Get one last green they'll need if I need to Heli. While occupied minions create anywhere other than the opposite lane take 1 damage. Ooh. Well, it's not occupied right now, so I don't even have to worry about that until sometime later. You know, I'll just ram a Racer and Shadow into that. Hey, the Racer and Shadow just went right back into my library. Only now it's stronger. Alright. You know, that can just get annihilated. And burn that. Ram Eraser and Shadow into that. And I've got 2 4/3 Racer and Shadows. Those are my deck. Just waiting to be drawn. Oh boy, another big ugly thing. We're just gonna pop that down there. So at least there's something to block it. Breath of Winter. If it enemy minions in 3 adjacent lanes, fragile 3. Oh Oh, both of the big guys have broken free. So that's not good. You know what? One of them can have a compulsion curse. Probably dead at this point. Yep. Let me check. Okay, how long they've been live for. Oh, I've still got about half hour before I reach the 3-hour mark, so a few more matches as it is. Probably be switching to another deck pretty soon. Alright. Burn. Rosalind's Bite for Mothmara. And this time it's an actual human player or on the other end. What's wrong with purple? Well, at least purple isn't yellow. You know, with all that blight and everything. I say as someone who has a deck that's both purple and yellow. But you know, Spurn, Pressure to Perform. You know, get Wailing Yokai out. Might be useful. If nothing else, it can do some damage. Voice Strigoi, familiar. It can get Eraser and Shadow in his face. And that Strigoi Reaver can get metamorphosized. He's gonna die. Right, Snowy Smoke, and two damage into the face. And it's dead. Oh boy, some Oasis. This is back. Right, that. This regard, if familiar, or can also get Eraser, Earn Shadow in the face. I'll bring in a Die Hard Dream as well. And Thorn of Forlorn Spirit. Wow, they're already almost dead. Which that isn't gonna help them any. Maybe taking a whole 3 damage to draw some cards. We've got Struggle familiar with the Immortal, not right now, but then again I can just teleport Wailing Yokai right out there. Yeah, I don't even have to worry about the loss of that. Yeah, I can just do a couple slams in the face. Oh, and I got new material unlocked. Probably got. Should have time for plenty more matches. Because I usually stream for about 3 hours, and we're at the 2 hours and 40 minute. That's mark right now according to OBS. So I might go a bit longer, you know, but maybe at least play a deck that I know is actually at least semi-decent. I'm just gonna trade with that real quick. And it's gonna be back in my hand. And soon enough. Which I'll save Malinois. Instead I'll burn Gloombringer, then pass. Because I want Eraser and Shadow to be able to die. So that it's retrievable. Don't know why you did that, but okay. I'll burn Wailing Yokai and just where was this at? Now I wish I'd saved the Metamorphosis. Oh well, I can just wait a couple turns and Night Hag that. You're gonna have to Night Hag it because as I can't, as much as I've got to Which actually, I can send a couple racers in Shadow. They'll just be bringing that down instead. We've got one soul right now. Well, so much for that night hag. And also so much for my ability to survive just about, because well, that was a quick match. Probably gonna play this just a handful more times. Yeah, maybe I'll, after this one, I'll double check the current track record for it, which isn't great. Like I know ahead of time it's not a great track record, which got her Dreamy. You know, just something to block that. Right. Now I'll burn a Comrades in Arms. Just have that step over one and provide a blocker. Boy, Neo Gangnam. You mean it gets +1/+1 rewarded. I'm gonna burn Insatiate so I can then play Shinobi Smoke. Just gotta wait for them to finish up their one last thing. Just gonna impel that, kill that. Burn Compulsory Curse and play Fanatical Phantom. Now, this step over here, so I can kill that. They'll burn the Ringmaster. Get Forlorn Spirit. I think that's a shade, so say 4/4 with the armor 1 and region 1, and plus it's a 4/5 with armor 1 and region 1. Got Gloombringer. See if I can't get myself a the Night Hag. Take out of that. Nope. Oh, okay, it was decoy. Thought it was gonna be something much worse. Well, they were prepping smack me in the face with something real big, and I just made a terrible mistake. Because now they've got means of killing my Shinobi of Smoke easily. If they're willing to let that decoy die to it. Which they probably are, because I mean, that seems like a pretty good trade. But apparently not good enough for them to go through with it. Oh wait. It's got Defender. I don't even know I was thinking that they were gonna kill the Shinobi with that. Just finish it off. No wonder they didn't follow through with the trade. It wasn't an option. Oh, there goes Gloombringer. Just gonna kill that. Then you're smoking step over here. There and get a boost. And I'll throw down a helpless necromantic. Make the block. So I got that. I think. Yeah, there's definitely some good moves I can do next turn, especially since they're out of things to do. despite having 4 mana and a whole bunch of purple. Just gonna kill that. Bounce this over here. Kill that. And Diehard Dreamy and Jade Courtier can join the party. And naturally, they followed through on that trade. I'll burn the portcullis, get Melanoi out. Oh, you're summoning that right there? Well, I guess I do have ways to give it a bit of survivability. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be around for like maybe a turn. Yeah, because it does have armor. But now that once that dies, it's replaced with a Forlorn Spirit immediately. Yeah, it'll be lasting a little while. Enough to be a little bit of a problem. Like it can kill like a thing before it dies. Like it's pretty much gonna have to kill one of the shinobis if they want to make any progress. I'm just gonna keep creating more of a barrier. So unfortunately, I've got a nice steady supply of Forlorn Spirits since I've got Melanoi out. Probably just about dead, however. Like, yeah, because they can just mow me down with that thing. Well, there goes Melanoi. Which honestly, that's kind of just adding insult to injury at this point. Oh, really? You're gonna let me live another turn? Thanks! It's time to make a comeback. It's the sound of Then we could come back to the... Which... Gotta find the right... Cafe J-pop from Tamagotchi Life. We're gonna swap those around. Just keep making more for forlorn spirits to continue assembling a barrier. Also, gonna get that further out of the danger zone, because as long as that's threatening the Jade Courier, they've got a way to cut off my way of regaining some life. Yeah, it's bad enough they were able to take out two, the spirits, but at least I have a continual means. Well then. Well, at that point, I'm just kind of screwed. Well, for one thing, I'm getting kind of bored with this deck. Also, the music that just so happened to come on is as good a signal as any that it's time to switch over to the Great Truth Thief. This is the only deck that I've played in any card game pretty much where I can't actually play the song that's named after without fear, without, you know, very likely getting into copyright trouble. So I'm gonna burn Ice Spike so I can just go ahead and get a Carnage out. Then burn that. Get a Thane. Nice 3/4 Thane. They need to just wreck some shit. If they have anything that some misfortune of standing in front of it. Right, Jaunt. Shoops over here. Kills that. Right, Thriving Shade. Yeah, he just burns, so I'm just gonna Jade Courier. What, 3 colors? Shoot. Dead. and this is what this deck does. A good portion of the time is just to kill all things without repercussions, basically, because the minion either just gets automatically healed or it never takes damage in the first place, depending on which minion it is. Right. Slide that over here. Kill that. Then Lort. Five five factions in one deck, really? Everything but purple so far. Well, that's a problem. One thing I can do is I can just grab a copy of that and I'll burn the worm to get Shinobi of Wind and out. Oh boy. Just gonna slide this over. Slide Lord over too. Just get those ready to basically trade. Really, they just seem to have like everything except purple. Wow. That's not great. You know, I can get another Daughters of the Forest. Swap these two around. Just get 3 damage on that. Then slide the Daughters of the Forest over. Oh, they've got every color. Just like literally every faction is represented in this one deck. including evidently some of it, of the most bullshit. Right, kill that, kill that, kill that. Alright, situation resolved. You know, I'll slide Lord over to get an extra 1 point of damage off of it. In addition to, you know, the whole breach thing. And that it banishes a bunch of cards off of the top of their deck. And they gave up. And that was a 5th match win. And I am over my usual streaming time by about 9 minutes. But you know what, I'll go for another 9. Get it to a nice, use it 2 AM MEST ending time. You know, get the Great Truth even a bit more screen time. Which burn that. Kernhenge. The yellow, presumably plus something else. Shinobi of Wind. Lort. And naturally, because they are playing yellow, they've got Misanthropia. Because if you're gonna play yellow, why wouldn't you play Misanthropia? Alright, slide that over. Play a Thane in its place. You know, gotta protect Lork. And if they might heal it. In fact, they're almost certainly going to heal it unless they see some better thing. Unless, of course, they don't attack with it on their turn, in which case they have no opportunity to heal it. In which case, I can just kill it without them even getting a chance to do much about it. Granted, it just came right back, but still. Oh boy, got saved by the Devourer. Can play another Lort. Let's see. That's a bit of a problem. I think I'll just let that come to me. Because the alternative means that the Lord over on that side dies. It is almost certainly. Oh boy. Well, that lord's useless now. Alright, if I burn Shinobi of Wind, that can... No. It would be useful to try and extract Lord from there right now. No, because there's nowhere for it to really go that's any safer. Well, things are already looking absolutely horrible. So, you know, at this point, like I seriously doubt seriously doubt I could have recovered from that. You know, one more match, so that we don't have to leave off on that note. I'll burn Shinobi of Wind to play Atomic Foot Soldiers. It's got armor. Burn higher ground. Play Grandma Meng's tea house. Then pass. And of course, I've already had something to getting ready to attack whatever I put on the tea house. Ha. Could... Nope. Nope, that actually doesn't work. I just barely don't have the mana for it. I do have the mana for, however, is this. It's slightly worse, but it'll do. Or not. or maybe the minion and I took the time to set up just right will die before it even gets a chance to do anything. That might also happen. I'm just gonna slide this over here. I did not think that through. But while I can make up for it with a nice ice spike. Just gonna pop this over here. Then burnt Cairn Henge. Then just get some extra mana for a future turn. Now just gotta wait for this person's turn to finish. Oh boy, my favorite thing out of Orange's entire repertoire. Well, I am now currently out of minions, so just gotta hope I get another one. And nope. But hey, at least a next draw wouldn't have been a minion either if I hadn't already drawn it. For being an enchantment. Let's once again waiting for my opponent to finish the turn. Well, guess I'll play a Sword Saint. This has got an Awaken ability, it's immediately exposed. Oh boy. I think it may be kind of fucked at this point. Yeah. Yeah, at this point, not really much I could do. You know, at that point. Alright, so it's 2:05 EST, so I'm gonna leave it there for tonight. So thank you all for watching. Next stream will be Wednesday night. With something else. I haven't quite decided yet. So I'm gonna see if anybody's live with Mythgard right now. And I'll send away their way. Otherwise, AutoHost will take it from here. Get the feeling there's... Okay, I'm the only person live with Mythgard at this point in time, so... It's just gonna... So... Got no way to raid. What? Actually, let me check and see if if my followers are live. This might raid on them instead. But if not, I'll just sit. It doesn't look like it, so it's gonna be it for me tonight. AutoHost can take it from here. Thank you all for watching. As I said, next stream will be a Wednesday night with something else I have not quite decided yet. I'm thinking either Talisman, or I've been considering streaming some Sims 2 as well, so I might try that out. But I hope to see all in a later stream. And AutoHost will take it from here.